Hi guys, you're welcome back. In today's video I'll be talking about tax code. So someone in the comment section on one of my videos and asked, I think the person is a supply teacher, probably a cover supervisor or a teaching assistant working with an agency. So the person asked what's going to happen. I think the person wrote he has registered with like 5 agencies, and how is the tax code, the agency he registered with first, which is like his first job, and not like they are not the one he's working with currently. So he's working with other agencies, and when he's being paid, he's getting he's paying a high rate of tax or higher tax or something. So he asked me questions, I replied, but I think he's not really understanding what I'm saying. And I told him I'm going to make a video about this. So that is why I'm making this video today. And this might actually benefit some other people, because when I also came into the UK, I don't even know anything about tax code. I don't even know what the tax code means. I only know I'll work, I'll get pay slip on it. I know there's something tax code, but I don't really understand until I had to ask someone about tax code. How does this tax code thing actually works? So for example, I'll use example so that we can understand perfectly well. For example, if I'm working with, like, I'll just use the scenario whereby you're working with like 4 or 5 employers. Yes, it's possible whereby you're working with 4 or 5 employers. That is possible, especially for supply teachers or cover supervisor working with agency. I told you we don't get paid during the holiday, and it's not because we are not paid holiday pay, because it's compulsory. Your employer must pay you holiday pay in the UK. I think that is the legal thing. But for us, supply working with agency, our holiday pay is being paid alongside with our daily rate, because we are paid daily. Like we get paid like daily, not per hour. Yes, it's daily. It's a daily. If you're being paid, for example, £50 daily, that is your holiday pay is included with that £50. Yes, that is what I mean. So during the holiday, probably half-term holiday, Easter holiday, December, Christmas holiday, and the August break, we don't get paid. So that is why a side also is important or necessary if you want for supply teachers. And there's a video of that in which I made. It's on my channel. You can check it out. The side also, what you can do to earn yourself some income during this holiday period. And if you want to rest, not doing anything, that is fine. But if you are someone like me, yes, if you're someone like me that when 3 days when I'm not doing anything, I'm already feeling bored. Oh, I want to get something doing. So even if you working every day during that holiday, at least we all need rest. But if you want something doing alongside, you can check that video to see what you can do. So back to what we're talking about today is about tax code. So if you're working with, like, I'll just give you a scenario. If you're working for like 5 employers, you will have your first job. You will have your first job, in which every one working in the UK is entitled to a free allowance of 12,570. Yes, 12,570, and that will be on your task first job. The task code will be 1257L. That will be the task code, whereby you have a free allowance of 12,570 in 1 year before you're being taxed. Yes, before you're being taxed. Free allowance of £12,570. Yes, before you are being taxed. You get taxed. It's not that until you have worked for 12,570 before you are being taxed. No, you still get taxed, but at the end of the tax year, HMRC is the one in charge of tax in the UK. HMRC will calculate the tax, remove your free allowance. If you are owing them, they will send you a mail to your house that you're owing, and if they are owing you, they are going to refund. For me, I got a tax refund last year. I know someone that got over 2,000 tax refunds. So if you overpay, yes, they are going to return your tax. And if you are owing them, probably 2 of your employers or 3 of your employers are using the same tax code for you, you are going to pay back HMRC. Well, they are very nice, because I know of someone that was owing HMRC. He didn't know, it was not his fault. 2 of his employers used the same tax code for some months, and it was not even we have some people that doesn't even check the tax code on their payslip here, so it was not aware, and HMRC contacted the person that you are owing us, so come and give us our money. This was what happened. Two of the employers used the same tax code at this particular time, and it was true. So they asked the person if the person wanted to pay like in full. They will just deduct it. They won't ask you to bring money. You're not bringing money to go and meet anybody. So that is why you have to be careful, because I've seen a lot of videos and I've seen a lot of online links saying if you want your tax refund, click on this link. Please don't click on any link. If HMRC is owing you, even if you don't have the app, you can open the app. For me, I monitor all my income on this app. You can go to gov.uk, check HMRC, or you download the app on Google or App Store or Google Play Store. Download it so that you can monitor all these things coming in. Even before you get paid, at times you already see it on this app. This is how much is coming in for you. Yeah, so let's go back. So they ask the person if the person is going to pay in full or the person is going to pay like in monthly. They are going to deduct it from your salary. You're not going to pay anyone. You're not going to give money to anybody. So, but the person actually paid in full. So that was it. So that is how it works. So if you have two, or if you have more than one employer, that's where the situation actually, there's always a problem. It's not a problem though, but there's always a misconception or misunderstanding or something if you don't know how to calculate your tax code right, to manage your tax code. Let me just put it that way. So if you have more than one job or more than one employer, just like us working with educational agencies, if you're a supply teacher, you tend to have more than one. It's not something hidden. You tend to have more than one, because just in case your agency is not giving you enough supply, is not supplying you to schools, you can actually fall to another agency, or you can actually fall to another agency, or you can, if one agency is paying more, we all like money. I don't know about you, but me, I like money. So if one agency is paying more than the other, you can actually move to another agency paying more. So that is how it works. That is why we have 1, 2, 3. Some people have 5 agencies, educational agencies, and supply teachers working with them. And even if you are a carer, or you are a support worker, or you are a child working more than one job, this video is for you. So now let's go back to the tax code. That is the purpose of this video. So if you have like 3 or more jobs, more than one job, so the 12,570 of your free allowance, in which I mentioned, you can divide it. Yes, you can divide it. You can divide it into 3. Yes, you can divide it into 3. I've done it before. I'm not speaking this from probably my head or what I saw online or something. This is what I have done and I'm still doing. You can divide your free allowance between your jobs. Yeah, okay, this is my first job. You can give this job 8,000 out of my allowance. You have to call HMRC, or if you download the app and you fill all the necessary information and all that, your NIN, they will ask you of your NIN. They will ask you of another thing. I think on that they will ask you of your exact tax or NIN on one particular payslip. It might be on an old payslip. They don't mind. Just put the exact amount. If it's £212.72 that you paid that particular month, put it in that space, and you'll be done with the registration of the app. They will ask for your NIN, your name, and all that. I can't remember, but I know they will ask for your NIN. They will ask for where you live. Yes, your address, of course. And they will ask you some other questions, which is easy. Yes. So you should, if you get the app, you can do it on the app, or you can call HMRC. Yeah, the number is online. Call HMRC and talk to them about this. So you can decide to, but doing it on the app takes about 3 weeks before it takes effect. But if you call HMRC, like speak with them, it might take a while. Yes, it might take just determine you're going to use like an hour or 2 hours, because they don't pick on time, except it's probably early in the morning, like 9 a.m. or past 9. Yeah, but if it's during the busy hours, 1 p.m. and all that. They might not pick up on time, but they will definitely pick up. So, but if you call them, they are going to do it like instantly. It has effect like instantly. If you are getting paid the following week, is already getting effect. So you can split your allowance. Help me to give job A 8,000, give job B 2,000 pounds out of my allowance, give job C 3,000 pounds out of my allowance, and probably the fourth or fifth agency, you can tell them you can help me to put them in BR, which is basic rate, in which your income will be taxed at 20%. If you are getting 700 pounds in a month, it will be taxed at 20%. So 700 pounds, 20% of 700 pounds is, that's 140 pounds. Yes, that is 140 pounds. That will be your tax for that month, assuming you are getting 700 pounds in a month for basic rate. Now for other ones, the HMRC will calculate that. So, but for me and someone I know, my agency, two of my agency, I splitted the allowance. Yeah, two of my agency, I splitted the allowance, and with my side also, which I do during the holiday. So I splitted it between these three, and then my other agencies, I just put them in BR. I don't want stress, so I just put them in BR. That is what I do. So even if I'm working more with the other agency that is in BR, at the end of the year, like I told you last year, I got a tax refund. At the end of the year, if I've overpaid my tax, they are going to refund me. So it's just like me keeping money with HMRC. But I have someone that will say, no, I don't want to keep my money with HMRC. But I prefer me keeping money with them and they refund me than they sending me a mail that I'm owing them. So that is how it works, though. That is how it works. So you can contact it if you're not sure, just contact HMRC. They are going to explain to you. And if you just want to put one of your agencies in the first job, which has the 1257L code, that is fine. And then your other job will be in BR, basic rate. 20% of that income will be taxed. Or you want to split it. Now they will give these jobs, each of these jobs you have splitted it on, they will give them each of them, they will give them another tax code. Now if you give one 5,000 out of your allowance, it will be 500, I think, T or W, I don't know. That is, it will be I'm sure it will be 500 either T or W. If you have given 125, it will be 250 T or W. If you have given 8,000, it will be 800 T or W. Or if you have given 7, I remember I give one of my jobs 7,005 and it was 750, I think, T1 or something. So that's it. But if you want to, like, you don't want stress, you don't want anything, just put one on your main job. Tell them this is my main job, first job, and other ones will be in basic rate 20%. And at the end of the year, if you have overpaid, they will refund your tax. So it's better than owing HMRC. So that is how the tax codes work. That is how it works. So if you are working in support and all that, if you have more than one job, yeah. So this is how the tax code works. So, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.